Romeo, population 3,597, area 2.2 square miles. On paper, it's nothing more than a small town, a speck on a map, but Romeo is so much more. It's bigger than that. A town the size of Romeo isn't expected to send their high school teams to state championships, but Romeo does. Clubs from a school Romeo size aren't expected to outshine schools with twice its population and 3 times the funding, but Romeo does. No one would expect that a small town could earn thousands of dollars in just 5 days each year and help others in need chase what they thought was an impossible dream, but Romeo does. Romeo isn't expected to send graduates to the top of the Billboard 200, to represent the state in Congress, intern at NASA, or compete on courts and fields while viewers watch on the screens in their living rooms, but Romeo does. Romeo isn't expected to accomplish soaring academic achievements, but Romeo does. The small size does not stop Romeo from doing big things, from exceeding expectations, and from being the best of the best. Romeo didn't listen to the voices that said they were too small to make a difference, so Romeo made a difference anyway. Romeo might not take up much space on a map, but then again, there's little towns, and then there's a little big town, Romeo.
As you walk through Romeo High School, seniors, on your very last day, stop before you walk through those doors. Remember all the good things that have happened here at Romeo High School. Hey, and please remember all your teachers. Have a great life.
This year's homecoming dance, it was a very nice one. I felt like I really belonged here.
Probably when we beat Eisenhower in our last homecoming game and our last game at home. We needed to beat them to get in the playoffs, so it was really memorable when we beat them.
Probably doing the co-ed dance.
Probably losing Mr. Bull again for the 3rd time. That was pretty memorable. Not something I'll forget easily.
Being in the school play because I met a lot of new people.
Mine would probably be the high school powder puff game because everybody came together and seniors won.
Getting our first regional win on Romeo Ice Hockey.
My most memorable experience was probably when we defeated Ike in our homecoming game this year.
When I bought my first car, like I had to save up all the money myself.
Powder puff.
And mine was the homecoming football game.
Being a part of bands, I really like the football games and just like the atmosphere that's created by being in bands.
Marching band.
Freshman year, getting to do everything for the first time.
I'd have to say prom.
The lift up we did freshman year.
Going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda Yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish.
The rest is still unwritten. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the line.
Seniors, this is your last time walking through the front doors. Your last track meet.
Your last pep assembly.
I'll definitely miss my friends, seeing them every day, because it's going to be different when everyone's off to different colleges.
Taking our final vows. Waking up every morning knowing what I'm going to do.
I will probably miss band the most.
I miss football games most. Dancing on the field was like...
Hanging out with all my friends in the lobby, especially my boy Mateo.
The relationships I formed with all my classmates inside and outside school, and also the teachers. I don't think I'll have that same kind of feeling.
Playing football for the last year, the last game was really hard hit for everyone because we knew we wouldn't be able to play again.
I'm going to miss all the teachers.
I'm going to miss everyone who I don't see outside of school.
Just a lot of my friends, that's in this kind of the school because it's a place I just knew.
Your last time competing. Your last club activity.
Your last hockey game.
A little bit lamer than I thought. I thought high school would be really cool, but basically you just kind of feel too old when you're in this point of high school.
I feel like I kind of expected it to be more like the movies where like there was like that mean person, that like bully that like was mean to everyone no one liked, or like there was those people that were like popular and everything. But like once I got here, like everyone like treated each other nice, I thought, and everyone got along, which is cool.
I expected more like organized dance numbers with Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, but you can't have it all.
Made it seem like it was going to be really hard, and I didn't do any homework, and I still managed to get a 3.8 GPA. So,
it's kind of exactly what I expected. It's not that different from middle school, really, because we got the 6 hours, and you just went along with the same schedule.
You learn who your true friends are.
High school, I thought it was going to be big and scary.
Your last time walking through the halls.
Your last charity week.
Your last broadcast.
Both were very nerve-wracking. The pep assembly was I was nervous for that because like the entire school was there, and then just for Mr. Bulldog, I had to win. So that was that was pretty nerve-wracking.
I was in tennis for 3 years. This spring is going to be my 4th.
Yes, I did cross-country running for 3 years. I've been in theater for 2 years, and I've also been a part of choir for 2 years at this point.
I was in Key Club, marching band, and theater.
For 2 years, I was on the high school's equestrian team. I'm in peer mediation and in link crew.
I was in NHS, softball, peer mediation, link crew. I was head makeup for theater, and I was in choir.
I was on the Romeo dance team for all 4 years. I was on JV for 2 years and on varsity for 2 years. I'm in NHS and the Math Science Technology program.
Your last art showcase.
Your last band concert. Crush Me.
Your last challenge day.
I'm looking forward to playing college football and enjoying the college experience at Ferris State.
I'm looking forward to the Westerns band and being a part of their marching band.
Starting my life and starting a family.
After high school, I'm looking forward to graduating from college and moving to California.
I'm looking forward to getting a job and maybe getting into photography and doing stuff outside of school.
Probably just going on and playing softball at the next level at Western.
Getting to not be on lockdown 24/7. There's a lot of rules in high school, like not allowed to leave campus and have to be at school on a certain time. You don't get to have much freedom, and I'm just looking forward to being independent.
What I'm looking forward to after high school is to going to college, meeting new people, experiencing new things, and definitely making the most of my life.
I'm just looking forward to sleeping in.
Going to college, getting a degree, hopefully working for Edward Jones afterwards.
Finding a career I like.
Just going out there and making a name for myself.
Just meeting new people. I guess just kind of getting out in the real world, out of high school, parking wherever I want to park, not needing to deal with kind of just like being limited. I get to do my own thing, start a career.
After high school, I'm looking forward to a new college with new people and new friends, moving in with my best friend, and sleeping in.
I'm looking hard in the mirror, but I don't fit my skin. It's too much to take, it's too hard to break me from this element. Oh, from this moment on, I'm changing.
Your last play. Your last homecoming.
Your last time driving to school.
Probably join more clubs and sports and get more involved because I got kind of lazy throughout high school.
My attitude when I first entered the building, I thought it was going to be just a blow off, but apparently no, it wasn't.
I'd be single my whole high school career.
I wouldn't really change anything. Everything happens for the reason it does.
If I could change one thing about high school, it would be the fact that I worried about things that really didn't matter.
I'm barely used to saying me instead of us. The elephant in the room keeps scaring off the guests. It gets under my skin to see you with him, and it's not me that you're with.
Your last time opening your locker, take a moment to reflect and think about all the many friends that you made here at Romeo High School and all the wonderful teachers that you had, because those are special relationships that will last a lifetime. So remember them fondly.
Ms. Harbison.
My favorite teacher was probably Miss Morgan, for sure.
True.
Mrs. Spiker.
Oh, my favorite teacher has to be Frau Page. She's the bomb.
Mr. Lamb.
My favorite teacher would have to be Mr. Anderson and Miss Harbison.
My favorite teachers were Miss Joe and Mr. Anderson.
The Rhinuses or Miss Aldersberg. Mr. Moore at the Red Sea.
My favorite teacher was Mr. Rand.
Tobbits was my favorite.
Your last time all being in one place together.
Your last softball game.
Busy.
I would describe senior year as rewarding.
Tears.
Phenomenal.
Memorable.
I'd say eventful.
Enigmatic.
Long.
Exciting.
Lazy.
Busy.
God, that is bittersweet. Because like it's your last time with all your friends and stuff, and so it's kind of sad but like excited to like move on and go to college and stuff.
Financially stable. Honestly, I'm probably going to be in the Army.
I have a small family living somewhere probably around this area.
10 years. I don't know, maybe I'll live on Mars or something. I don't know what's gonna happen.
A doctor.
I see myself in Romeo still, probably with like 3 kids who are doing something very successful because I'm a very good parent.
Living life, working, making bank, driving some of the fastest cars the United States has ever seen.
In 10 years, I see myself in downtown Detroit or Los Angeles, California, editing and producing films.
10 years, California, being a personal trainer for people in Hollywood, making a lot of dough.
Being a social worker / therapist.
I graduated from college, established in a career somewhere in business.
With a smoking hot wife, in a huge house, some nice cars and trucks, hopefully with a good job.
Hopefully as a physical therapist.
Being an engineer.
Being an electrician for Metro Electric.
In 10 years, I see myself with a blessed family, a nice church, and a nice community with a lot of friends and a lot of people.
Your last class.
Your last time signing yearbooks.
Hopefully dead. I don't want to live too long. I want to be still like able to move and stuff right before I kick it.
In 50 years, I see myself living in a big city and being adventurous and having a great job.
67. Wow. Hopefully maybe, some grandkids. I don't know. Still working.
in a different state with the job that I like.
Hopefully retired and living the life, I guess.
As you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day.
Your last soccer game?
Your last PLC day.
Your last time watching the clock go down to 0.
We've come a long way from where we began.
Romeo amounts to big things, despite its small size. Romeo, a small town that faces its biggest rival on homecoming football games and wins. Romeo produces all-state athletes who set records in their fields. The Romeo student body raises over $18,000 in 3 days to support war heroes who continue to stand strong. Romeo wins state volleyball championships. Romeo is home to award-winning theater, journalism, video production, culinary arts, band, choir, and career programs. Romeo houses a robotics team that makes its way to the World Championship. Romeo students excel academically, entering top-ranked colleges after graduation. Romeo will never stop fighting to exceed expectations. Romeo will continue to make the impossible possible. Romeo does big things. That's just Romeo. That's just Little Big Town.
We've come a long way from where we began.